Standing by.
Hey John, will we have pictures then from all?
Brazil's first visit to the Republic of Ireland in an official capacity coincides with a less than summery day for the sunny South Americans. The Republic of Ireland team shows one late change from the side that was originally nominated by Jack Charlton. Frank Stapleton has had a twinge in the back and has had to withdraw, and that means John Byrne wears the number 10 shirt. The team also includes Liam O'Brien in for his second cap, and Kevin O'Callaghan of Portsmouth, who returns to the international side after an absence of 2 years. The Brazilians were, of course, here in 1973 for a charity game against the Shamrock Rovers selection, which was a north-south combined team. But this is their first visit for a full international to Lansdowne Road. Ireland have played Brazil twice before. Both occasions resulted in defeats. The Brazilian side is the same as that which played England at Wembley on Tuesday night, and that is a measure of the respect which the Brazilians hold Jack Charlton's team. Josimar, the right back who scored a cracking goal against Northern Ireland in the World Cup in Mexico, wins his 5th cap in this match. It's a Swiss referee, Mr. George Sandoz, who sets the game in motion with Brazil in those famous yellow shirts with blue shorts, play from right to left. It's their captain, Geraldão. The left back, Nelsinho. Famous names in here also include Müller, who was a revelation in the World Cup at outside right. That was Josimar. And here's Silas, another World Cup man. Brazil, of course, always a big draw wherever they go. Full house at Wembley on Tuesday night. But sad to say it, the Irish soccer public hasn't responded to the visit of the former world champions. Crowd in Lansdowne Road around the 20,000 mark. Brady winning it back. Ireland in possession for the first time. They got the throw. And Ronnie Whelan wearing the number 3 shirt in the enforced absence of the injured Jim Beglin. It's of course a very important run out for the Irish team, given that next Thursday night they meet Luxembourg in a European Championship match in the Grand Duchy. The match, of course, you'll be able to see live on RTE. It's Carlos, the Brazilian World Cup goalkeeper. Plays his football in the famous footballing city of Sao Paulo with Corinthians. McCarthy, forward for Byrne. That was Valdo, and now it's the left back, Nelsinho. It's one of the central defenders, Ricardo. So the other, Geraldão. Edu. McGrath bustling in there. O'Brien wanted it, but Nelsinho got there first. Now it's John Anderson. O'Brien up the line towards Byrne, but too firmly struck. Goal kick to Brazil. The breeze around Lansdowne Road, and in the first half, although it's blustery, it would tend to favour the Brazilians. Ricardo. And now Moran. Anderson. Mick McCarthy towards Aldridge, but he's being firmly marked by Ricardo. John Byrne and Whelan. That's a good ball. Aldridge. And now O'Callaghan. Whelan and O'Callaghan once more. And there was a firm challenge of Kevin O'Callaghan, which has brought the Irish a free kick. Portsmouth winger winning the free kick in what is a good position for the Irish. but rather wasted. Müller. Silas. And well read by Liam O'Brien. Quite obvious what Packie Bonner wants them to do. He got great length in that kick. And here's Brady, McGrath and Moran. O'Callaghan and Brady making the run up the wing. Good ball back for O'Callaghan. This looks promising. And that was a fair challenge. And a good one too by Edu. But that was a particularly good movement by the Irish, snuffed out by this fella. But Brady took up a very good position. And that augurs well for the course of the 90 minutes. Edu and Nelsinho. Valdo. McGrath with him. And it's Anderson with the interception. It's towards John Byrne. And back for McGrath. But it was all rather too tight. And the last man back is Ricardo. Josimar. Silas. And Douglas wanted it. Douglas, the star of the Brazilian Olympic team, releasing Müller. McCarthy over there with him, but still Müller. My word. First attack from the Brazilians, and what a stunning break it was. And it was Müller who was on the end of it, and the shot was deflected away, unfortunately enough for Ireland. Corner Brazil. And firmly headed away by Kevin Moran. But the danger not away yet. Nelsinho to Valdo. Centre forward Mirandinha. John Byrne just getting the touchdown towards O'Brien. It's Ireland's ball. Well read by Ricardo, and now here goes Müller again. Support coming. Silas, now Edu, that's for Valdo. John Anderson read the intention and did well, and here's Liam O'Brien. It's towards the space that Aldridge could run into, but he was well covered by Ricardo. Now Nelsinho, away by Moran, and O'Callaghan, and now Brady.
Vai chegando você.
Again looking for Aldridge. Again, it's a pretty thankless task against the big Brazilian defenders. And that was Ricardo again getting it away. Moran, intelligent play. And now Mick McCarthy. Towards Byrne. Geraldão, nodding it away. And O'Brien adjudged to have fouled his man. Promising enough build-up, ending with O'Brien fouling Brazilian, and the attack ends. This is Douglas. Valdo to Josimar. They managed to keep it in play. Well played, Liam Brady. But unfortunately, the pass was not what Liam O'Brien was anticipating, and in the end, it came to naught. Silas. Douglas offering support. And Josimar. That was very nearly the Brazil that we come to expect, and the crowd appreciating the movement, even if it came to nothing.
Through the Brazilian team once again. Number 1 is Carlos, number 2 Josimar, number 3 Geraldão, 4 Ricardo, 5 Douglas, 6 Nelsinho, 7 Müller, 8 Silas, 9 Mirandinha, 10 Edu, and 11 Paulo.
10 minutes gone, no goals as yet, but Brady flourishes from both sides. It's Valdo, nominal outside left, running at the defence. And it's broken for Silas. Edu chasing, Anderson covering and doing well. So O'Brien up towards Byrne. Throw to Brazil. Edu. Rather went for that and got it. And Liam Brady's disgust quite apparent, but I think he had a fair point. The Brazilian leaning into him and getting the free kick that, from this viewpoint, he didn't deserve. Douglas. And now Silas. Müller. Lovely layoff from Edu. Müller again. Silas. And Josimar. Müller once more. Trying to get Mirandinha going. Well read by Mick McCarthy. The Irish all compressed in their own half. Doing well to get themselves out of the spot of bother. The touch of the Brazilian football themselves. John Anderson. Aldridge. That missed kick has given it back to Aldridge. O'Brien. There's no way out, but now there is. Moran. O'Callaghan. It's towards Byrne. Douglas, the covering player. A little misunderstanding there between the Brazilians. Ronnie Whelan. And McCarthy. Searching ball, but was well read by Josimar. Doesn't quite reach O'Callaghan. Brady to Whelan. O'Callaghan. Corner kick. That's Josimar disbelieving. I'm going to earn him a rebuke from the Swiss referee, but he was right there. And this was the block as O'Callaghan tried to get it over, and I think it came off the Brazilian's chest. We now have the corner. Brady, and that was Paul McGrath going in, and the crowd appreciated that. Paul McGrath getting in on the near post and attempting to turn that little cross into the net. But certainly prepared to take the Brazilians on in their own game, the Irish. Silas. It's now broken for Valdo. Here's Edu. Mirandinha. And Nelsinho, the left back. Silas. Mirandinha. Now weaving pretty patterns, but the Irish defence is well marshalled. Well, that was always the ball to play. Geraldão. He didn't quite read the intention. He's been beat by O'Callaghan, but it just wouldn't run for the Irishman. Advantage played. Josimar, Brady to break it up. Josimar again, Silas. O'Brien. And that's the way it stands after a quarter of an hour. Ball was out. McCarthy getting in some heading practice. That's Nelsinho, the left back. John Anderson's throw. McGrath going in. Now Brady. And that was out off the Brazilian. Anderson again, Brady. McGrath. And Mick McCarthy. It's Byrne flicking it on. And now O'Brien. It was a good challenge, and it had to be by Ricardo. But Ireland have a chance to come back. Brady. And O'Brien wanted it and got it, and that's lovely play. Geraldão was the man at the end of it all. He snuffed it out, but that was beautiful movement by the Irish, starting from the centre circle. Lovely, sweet passing movement. Liam O'Brien taking on the responsibility. And it deserved a better finish. Certainly it would appear that the Republic of Ireland team is encouraged by the presence as the opposition of the Brazilians and intends on playing it their way, which is very pleasing in the eye. Anderson. No one there. Anderson in firmly. Valdo was right there, and the ball went out off the Brazilian for a throw to the Irish. nicely for Byrne. He got a good cross. It was O'Callaghan coming in. Another couple of inches, and that might have been the opener. And Brazil attempt to strike right back. Again, the well-organised Irish defence equal to the threat. Brady. Geraldão, the captain. Valdo. And Brady snuffing it out. Now John Byrne, Aldridge running up ahead. And here's O'Brien. Anderson's made the run forward. O'Brien trying to dribble his way through. He's enjoying this, Liam O'Brien. Didn't work for him on that occasion. Edu. McGrath with him. I think a better kind of run than that to beat Paul McGrath. They're asking Nelsinho to come and toss it towards the penalty area. Maybe not. Bring the man up and then up for a throw backwards. However, here's Mirandinha. Liam O'Brien for Ireland. Geraldão. Now Brazil with attempt to move forward once more. That's a firm old challenge from John Anderson, and perfectly legitimate on Mirandinha. But now Mirandinha back in it. Trying to open for the shot. McGrath got the leg in, but now with Josimar. And for Müller. So intent on getting the cross in that he was unable to direct it quite where he wanted it to go. Brady to O'Brien. Oh, that's a loose one. And might well have presented Nelsinho with something. Very nearly caught out. Just a little bit of a lack of concentration there. O'Brien's ball back to the defender. Nelsinho seizing on it, but in the end the shot was way off target. Midway through the first half. The ball yet to pass this fella. No score. Handball awarded against Kevin Moran. Nothing in. And here's Edu. Valdo. There's McGrath getting himself tangled up somewhat. Silas. And Valdo. Brady stealing it from his toe. O'Brien. too many options in the middle. One of them arriving in the shape of O'Callaghan. It's Brady. Great ball. Whelan offering the support. O'Callaghan. And finally scrambled away to Valdo. Josimar asked rather a lot of Silas. Whelan and Anderson in some room. McCarthy urging him to move forward. Oh, that might call for Aldridge. Geraldão taking no prisoners. Anderson ran unkindly for him. Mirandinha. O'Callaghan. Byrne. Forward from McGrath. Valdo. Silas, Mirandinha. Silas again. Douglas. And now Josimar. Edu. O'Brien with him. Brady said to have pulled his man down. The man in question being Douglas. Douglas wearing number 5. Here he is again. No foul that time. Here's O'Brien. For Aldridge. Brady sliding it through from the ground. Anderson. Nelsinho. He got the interception in. It's given Ireland the throw, which John Anderson will take. That's towards Müller. Mirandinha in the middle. 3 Irish defenders to 2 Brazilians. Now the support arrives. Silas. Josimar wanted it played through early. It wouldn't come. Here's Mirandinha. And in the end, no bother to the defence. That was a bit of sloppy defending from the Brazilians. It's Geraldão, the captain, who put it out. But it's given Ireland a corner they would scarcely have expected. No one, it appeared, wanted to take the corner, but now Liam Brady has arrived. Plenty of adept headers of the ball in there. It's less than convincing defending, but everyone had been sucked in, unable to turn it to good account. Whelan to try to start the attack again. That just wouldn't run for Brady. Mirandinha. Brady's tackle, Brazil's throw. Silas for Brazil. Nelsinho. And Mirandinha robbed by McGrath. An advantage played, and well done. O'Brien now for Byrne. And that's out off the Brazilian. Has to be an Irish throw. It's an interesting little confrontation between Mirandinha and McGrath. Either of them any the worse. John Anderson. Whelan. Brady. Aldridge and Byrne. And now Brady again. Yes! Super build-up. And right on the half hour, a super goal. And the Irish playing it the Brazilian way. Lovely build-up. That was Brady starting it off. John Byrne held it up well. Watch Brady go to the inside right position, find the room. It seemed to be driven onto his unfavoured right foot, but he made the angle through the defence and then picked the short side. Just the place to put it, and 1-0. And precisely what was required on the half hour. Liam Brady's goal, the difference. Well, they haven't scored at Lansdowne Road for quite a while. Liam Brady proved to be the man to do it. And I know it's only a friendly, but that'll be a moment for Liam to savour. Career that has had many high points. Now has another. Oh, Moran slipped. Bonner was equal to that from Müller. There might have been something else there. The keeper down firmly. Rather wrong-footed by Brady's shot, Carlos. But he really picked this spot, didn't he? Now that's really thrown down the gauntlet to the Brazilians. And Brady again. Well, the occasion was there, and the West Ham man rose to it. He hasn't scored since that penalty equaliser against Belgium, the European Championship, but when he scores them, they tend to be good ones. Now McGrath. That was a fair old attempt from Paul McGrath. The ball was running for him, good pace in the shot, but he just couldn't keep it down. Byrne was set it up, but running onto it here, this was precisely the right option. It just rather rose away from him. Now, Brazil with Edu. Flattened. Free kick. I wonder, is there something special on here? First free kick that Brazil have had in this kind of position. What have they to offer? An unenviable task to try to defend against the set piece from Brazil. Geraldão, team captain. Has he got what it takes to bend it? Not on this occasion. More might have been expected of that. The Irish will remain grateful. Ten minutes to half-time, and Liam Brady's goal still the difference between the sides. And here's the man again. Whelan. Towards Aldridge. And Anderson stuck to his guns there, and it's given O'Brien possession. Aldridge is offside. Goalkeeper didn't hear the whistle, and it was good keeping. And Aldridge appreciative of the service. Brazil quickly on with it. Now Moran. Whelan, Byrne. Stiffened the pace there, but he's still battling. Aldridge has it. O'Callaghan. Byrne going in, and O'Brien just couldn't connect. But there's some really vintage football here from the Irish, and two bustling, harrying performers, these strikers, very nearly created the goal. This was Aldridge after it, set it up for O'Callaghan to cross. He whipped in a good one, and watch here, Byrne missed out, and O'Brien just couldn't direct it onto the goal. And really, had that gone in, it would be no more than the Irish deserved, for they've taken the game to the Brazilians totally unexpectedly from these men's point of view. And they're finding an altogether tougher proposition than the English on Tuesday night. They'll applaud everything now, the Irish do. Valdo, and now Brady again for Ireland. That was Nelsinho who was battling in on it. Now O'Brien. Nelsinho on the ball. And O'Brien, determination winning out. Byrne. Brady looking for Aldridge, who had taken up a good position, but then lost his footing. Oh, this is a splendid performance by the Irish. No question about that. O'Brien trying to find Aldridge. And they're making a mess of it for themselves, the Brazilians. This Valdo. Aldridge going in. And the throw, Paddy Daly signifies, is to Brazil. Dare say he's a happy man. Now, O'Brien to Byrne. McGrath. and Whelan. And McGrath once more. They really are finding very good space, the Irish. McGrath's shot, Carlos behind it all the way. Müller. Knocked away by McCarthy. And an indirect free kick awarded to Ireland. Feet were high on the part of one of the Brazilians. Aldridge trying to get it down to Byrne. And Nelsinho coming away with it. And Silas. Müller on the run, but Whelan covered him ever so well. He really played very well at left back, Ronnie Whelan. Pressed into service there. Not the first time he's done it, but he's looked very sound throughout. And with 5 minutes to half-time, believe it or believe it not, the scoreline is 1-0 in Ireland's favour. Silas again meant for Müller, but astuteness on the part of the Irish defence again closing off the option. Brady, it's for Byrne to chase. The two Brazilians there, able to snuff out the danger. Valdo. Silas, and this time Müller has a run. He had the legs on Moran. McCarthy had a telling interception there. It's towards Aldridge. Ricardo, fouled by the Liverpool man. Free kick to Brazil. Silas. Edu. But again, look at all those green shirts back. They've really organised themselves ever so well. Brazil finding it very difficult to get away through. Oh, O'Brien was caught late there by Nelsinho. And the referee right on the spot, warning the Brazilian. Gives Byrne his first call into action. And that the guilty party, Nelsinho. João Paulo left back. O'Brien all right. McCarthy with the free kick. There's O'Brien in action. Oh, McCarthy got wrong side of Mirandinha. Big battler, Mick, getting his way back, and then Moran took the legs from him. Well, a clumsy tackle rather than one of malicious intent, I would have thought. But it's given Brazil another free kick in a very dangerous position. Now, last time it was the captain, Geraldão, who came up and tried to bend it, but failed miserably. So what will they try this time? Geraldão there again. And Valdo. And Douglas. Now that was Douglas, and it was over the bar. And an aspect of the Brazilian play that's been disappointing, their failure to make any kind of issue out of free kicks like that. On by O'Brien, and again we move into the final minute of the first half. John Anderson rather caught stranded there, but back to cover. Valdo through to Mirandinha, all the way back to Bonner. Given away, McGrath to O'Callaghan. And a good challenge by Ricardo. Ireland of the throw. We move into added time at the end of the half, but there is no added time. Half-time arrives, and the Irish leave the pitch to an ovation, which is fully deserved. Liam Brady's goal on the half hour, a classic in itself, crowning a marvellous Irish first-half performance. More to come, we hope. Stay with us. And welcome back for the second half at Lansdowne Road after 45 very encouraging minutes from an Irish point of view. Liam Brady's 9th goal for his country, separating the sides at the halfway stage. No change on the Irish side at half-time, and it appears to be the same Brazilian 11 in the second half as well, at this stage at any rate. Silas and Valdo. Mirandinha. Now Silas once more. Valdo. This will be a testing time for the Irish, because clearly the Brazilians will have had words of condemnation ringing in their ears from the half-time team talk. It's Mirandinha attempting to do what he did against England the other night, score. If Ireland can survive the early pressure, it might well be that we're on course for what would turn out to be a very famous victory. There's some way to go yet. Aldridge.
Up there, up there.
And this now Douglas. Müller. Douglas there. And now Mirandinha. And O'Brien closed off the option. And that's looking for O'Callaghan. But Josimar had the speed to see him through. Now Douglas. Müller. Ronnie Whelan for once. Silas. And Douglas. Valdo. Still Valdo, and now Josimar. Good challenge by Kevin O'Callaghan. Moran going in, and Brazil have won a corner. Valdo over from the left wing to take it. Brazil have pushed up 5 players into the box. Josimar now joining them. Ferrell contingent, and he goes, but that was the head of John Anderson to get it away. John Byrne showing rather too much of the sole of his boot to Ricardo. Brazil on with a free kick. Nelsinho. And read by Paul McGrath. It's Aldridge. Well, he gave the slip to Ricardo, who wasn't prepared to let him go. So a free kick to Ireland. Liam Brady. And towards O'Callaghan. Hoofed away there by Nelsinho. Brazil weathering the storm. Douglas. Cut out by Byrne. It's a mighty kick from Packie Bonner. Brazil intends on playing football out of defence. Kevin O'Callaghan just catching Douglas there. Free kick to Brazil, and they're quickly on with it. It's Whelan getting in. And Moran just got sucked in a bit there, but recovered himself well. Mirandinha given no time to settle on the ball. Now Whelan. And Byrne well found. And the Lansdún roar going up to greet John Byrne. Swept towards O'Brien, and back to Anderson. Brady and Whelan. That wasn't very well cleared by the Brazilians. Now Callahan, Josimar against him. And no free kick. It was a good enough spell that from Ireland, but they didn't find a way through. Let's not forget they are 1-0 in front. A lovely return from Josimar to Müller. And danger here. And Bonner's come a long, long way. And that was Nelsinho, who saw Bonner off his line, but couldn't make anything of it. I think Packie Bonner had committed himself there and felt he had to go all the way, and ended up on his 18-yard line with the goal unattended. Valdo, and that was McCarthy who cut it out, playing the captain's part to perfection. O'Brien up towards Aldridge, but too much weight at the pass. Silas. Moran getting it away. Byrne, and now O'Callaghan. And Moran didn't quite direct the pass, but it was well intended. Douglas, and Müller's got in behind him. Well, it was worth a try. Müller scored some spectacular goals, all right, for Brazil. And the Irish defence just lost their place a little bit. But the shot, as it were, less than perfect. They got pulled out of shape. McCarthy came across. He fired the shot, but it was always curling away. The danger has reasserted itself. Mirandinha, and Bonner equal to that. Forward, it's now John Byrne, John Anderson, McGrath, and O'Brien, and Liam O'Brien's cross, and Aldridge up at the back post. It's off Josimar, and now Kevin O'Callaghan. Another good-looking cross. O'Brien was coming in on it. They managed to get it away. Silas, and now Nelsinho. Josimar, Silas, and Müller. Support now from Douglas. And Nelsinho against John Anderson. Determination took him through there. Frustrated that he ran out of space. Just wonder, is he feeling the effects of one challenge too many? Josimar. That was Moran penalised. Rather a long way out to try one of those banana specials. They've been singularly uninspired from the dead ball. Brazil, have they anything here? Geraldão, the captain, winding himself up for a pot. Here we go. Another wasted effort. Whelan saw that danger coming. Covered very well. Now Silas. Josimar. And Valdo. And they gave him a free header, Müller. And he couldn't direct it onto the goal. But a bit of slack marking there, giving Müller the free header. The cross was from Valdo. A good one it was too. But watch here how Müller, standing on his feet, gets the free header in. A little slackness there, which might well have had a worse result. Brady. And that's Anderson thumping it upfield. Now McGrath. Brady and Anderson. It was his own footing that let him down. Silas. Oh, good play by Edu Mirandinha. A good old-fashioned shoulder charge, but old-fashioned shoulder charge is no longer permitted in the 1980s. And Mirandinha penalised for fouling Kevin Moran. Substitution of the match about to be made. Whelan, as O'Callaghan went down. And that's a throw to Brazil. And that substitution can now be made. It will send David Langan into the fray. Hardened veteran, bringing his total of international appearances to 24. And he's going on in place of Ronnie Whelan. Now, Ronnie Whelan, who's had a good game so far, is being withdrawn perhaps as a precaution in view of the fact that next Thursday night the team will be in Luxembourg in search for European Championship points. So clearly Whelan is being rested, or is he? Doubtless all that will become clear, but Jack Charlton won't want to take any chances with his squad. So a little over half an hour for Dave Langan to play, and for the Irish. And still 1-0. Langan has gone to right back, and John Anderson has switched to the left flank to fill in for Whelan. This is Josimar. And now Silas, Douglas, and Ricardo. And Mirandinha. Oh, danger not away yet. And that could have been something from Silas. But now Mirandinha given the opportunity. But he took so long, the chance was spurned. The Irish got back in time to solve the problem, but it could have been so dangerous. Mirandinha presented with the opportunity, but unable to make the best of it. Douglas. And now Silas. Josimar. Kevin O'Callaghan. Thumping it away. Mick McCarthy, and McCarthy, I wonder, was he just feeling the effects of a bit of a strain there? Remember, that was a shot from Valdo and a clean save by Packie Bonner. A little over a quarter of an hour of the second half gone, and that's a very pleasing look that the scoreline has. Liam Brady's goal on the half hour. John Byrne. Langan outside him. And that's for Davy Langan. The crowd really love him, and he's won a corner. David Langan not long in the action, but winning a corner, which gives the Irish an opportunity of something here. But before the corner takes place, they want to make a substitution. Be well advised, methinks, to let the hair sit until this corner has taken place. But no, what is going to happen? This is Niall Quinn who's going to go on. And off will come Mick McCarthy as Brady takes the corner. McCarthy with a back header. McGrath going in, and still there. And a spectacular save from Carlos. McGrath might well have got a goal there had it not been for the agility of the Brazilian keeper. Well, that was coming towards Müller, but Anderson was there. Blocked by Anderson. Ball is out, and now the substitution can be made, and they've changed their minds, and they're not sending on Niall Quinn, but rather DeMange of Liverpool, and they're going to withdraw the captain, Mick McCarthy. So, what a place to be called into the action in front of your home crowd. DeMange goes on, and Mick McCarthy comes off. And the clock shows 63 minutes. So a little rearrangement here, 2 substitutions made. And DeMange in the action. Now Brady. A handball there, gives the free kick to the Irish as the Brazilians prepare to make their first substitution. But before that, a free kick will take place. And Liam Brady will take it. Byrne, O'Brien, and DeMange. But now it's Mirandinha, well dispossessed by David Langan. Wholehearted player. Appeared to injure himself. Perhaps it's just his hand as he went in to make that tackle. Langan. DeMange. And the ball played through to Edu. Looking for Müller. And they did well to snuff out that attack. Dangerous times for Ireland. The Brazilians begin to find a bit of their rhythm. Liam Brady trying to get O'Callaghan away. Super ball. And O'Callaghan's still there. Super save. But still he's battling on, and that's a goal kick. Well, no doubt about which team's on top. That could have been 3 goals the Irish had. Kevin O'Callaghan there, battling bravely on. Beating Josimar, perhaps a little suspect in defence, but the keeper did ever so well here too. And meanwhile, we've had a substitution on the Brazilian side. Edu has been withdrawn to be replaced by Rai, who won his first cap against England on Tuesday night when he came on as a substitute. And perhaps of more significance, he comes from good footballing stock. His elder brother is Socrates, medical doctor who's now retired from international football. A very famous Brazilian he was, and still is, no doubt. And this is the younger brother, Rai, only 21 years of age. Good ball through there, but offside against Silas. So Mirandinha's goal, in inverted commas, won't count. That's Romário, the second Brazilian substitution. Of course, in matches such as this, there's a mutual agreement that you can use as many substitutes as you desire. Ireland still battling away. Silas. Müller, Silas again. And Josimar. Müller once more, but again the Irish catching him offside. midway through the second half. Ireland still have that 1-0 lead with a little over 20 minutes to go. And a second substitution to be made by Brazil, Romário coming on, and they're withdrawing the man who scored the goal against England on Tuesday night, Mirandinha. Down towards Anderson. Ireland's throw. Well, he's not normally a left back and normally doesn't use the left foot for kicking. They're still battling on, the Irish. Müller. Liam Brady. Not quite re-intended. This looks better from Brazil. Romario's shot, but Bonner behind it all the way. Now Langan. Shepherded by Ricardo. Brady. Moran and Langan. Langan bustling in. Every time he goes near the ball, there's a great cheer. But he left his position there. Fortunately enough, the back line was well enough marshalled to catch the Brazilians offside. Silas losing out to O'Brien. Moran. And Langan. And listen to the roar. Anderson. That's João Paulo. Will be Brazil's third substitute. Now, maybe something on here for DeMange. Liam O'Brien. Langan. And DeMange once more. Prepare to battle all the way. present for Brady. DeMange, Brady again. Did well there. McGrath. Langan. (17) is Rai. Now they're trying to get Müller away. What a good tackle by John Anderson. Exemplifying the tidiness of the Irish approach to this match. They've done everything so right. Anderson going for the 1-2 off Byrne, but the direction wasn't totally accurate. Offside against Müller. This will be the last part he'll play in this game, as he's about to be substituted by João Paulo, who's an outside left, replacing Müller, the outside right. So just over a quarter of an hour to go, and that's a very good-looking scoreline indeed from an Irish point of view. And Brady on the run here, putting pressure on Ricardo. João Paulo. And nobody picked up Josimar. Do well to keep that in. Wasn't the greatest of passes. And again, John Anderson battling away and being fouled for his pains. Josimar frustrated. Round him with a free kick. Brady. Now, a chance for the Brazilians to get motoring, but did you notice how the Irish defence came funneling back quite quickly indeed and negated the threat? Now that was Douglas. And Valdo. Right. And Anderson was there. The ball was out before the cross was attempted, but Anderson got in with the challenge anyway. Goal kick's been awarded. Not happy times for those gentlemen, that one in particular. So Callahan battling on. Josimar appealed for a handball. Cleared by Ricardo. Silas. And played for Valdo, who's now operating as an outside right with João Paulo on the other side. This is the captain, Geraldão. Rai. Too close to Bonner. Right, losing out to Moran. Byrne. O'Callaghan making ground up the left. John Byrne needed a little closer support. The Brazilians helped him on his own way. It's towards O'Brien, and he was rather expecting it to be cut out, and consequently reacted too late. O'Brien still off the field of play, perhaps suffering from a little cramp. Valdo. João Paulo, always rising away. And a third substitution about to be made by the Irish. Liam O'Brien, who's off the field, won't be back on, and Niall Quinn will go on in his place.
Coming on is number 13, Niall Quinn.
Oh, fit enough to walk from the fray. But he's given his all, Liam O'Brien, and now a chance for Niall Quinn, the Arsenal striker, to show what he can do against the Brazilians. He's got about 10 minutes in which to make an impact. And early in the action. That's McGrath back, solving the defensive problem. And again, Quinn proving an effective target man. That might fall for Brady. Indeed it does. Byrne. Once more they look towards Quinn, and down for Aldridge, and again the keeper to the rescue. But he's only been on the field less than a couple of minutes, and already Niall Quinn unhinging the Brazilian defence. João Paulo, and Rai with a header. Unfortunately for Packie Bonner, wide of the post. And a concerted shout going up from Lansdowne Road. Now it would appear that the realisation has only just struck the fans that they're less than 10 minutes away from an outstanding achievement. DeMange. McGrath. And now Aldridge. Josimar. And again. And once more resolute defending by John Anderson. O'Callaghan, Quinn up all alone. O'Callaghan loves to dribble, and full-backs tend to like to foul him when he does that. And Josimar contrite, and Ireland with a free kick. Brady. Oh, the nutmeg. John Anderson, Moran's there for him. O'Callaghan. And Ricardo to tidy it up. Valdo. Run back by Aldridge. And that is a case of having your feet taken from under you. It's a free kick to Ireland. Good position. 6.5 minutes to go. Brady, the goal scorer, wants Quinn to move in. He'll hang it in the air for him. And Quinn got there, despite getting a little nudge on his way in. But Brazil able to clear. And now, Romário. And just discommoded sufficiently by Paul McGrath to make him flop the shot. It was a dangerous looking position from an Irish point of view, but look how McGrath got back here to get in on him and put him off sufficiently, and must have got a touch because a corner has been awarded. Valdo with it. Bonner got a bit lost there. Now Josimar. Valdo. And right. Anderson's clearance. Geraldão up for the attack. Unable to make anything of it. Well, he certainly battled all through, John Anderson. Quinn again, winning in the air. Spot ahead tennis now, down in Ireland's favour. And Anderson opting for the easy way out. Morris Setters calling the shots from the bench. They got to be happy with this performance. Who'd have believed it? Brazil coming to Dublin for the first time for a full international, and with 5 minutes to go on the wrong side of a 1-0 scoreline. And it's through for Quinn. O'Callaghan. The long legs of Ricardo got there, and he's turned his ankle as he made that tackle. He'll hardly want to come off, I shouldn't think. Brady's throw. O'Callaghan and Brady once more. Aldridge. Well, they're got in each other's way, the two strikers there. Silas. And Douglas able to hold off Aldridge. Ken DeMange. Byrne. DeMange again. And McGrath. Well, back again. Brady. Try and swing them forward. Quinn. Byrne. Tired man, John Byrne. Three minutes to go. 1-0 to Ireland. Valdo. Douglas. And it's fallen nicely for John Byrne. Quinn wants it played to feet up ahead. Byrne was a bit slow about releasing him, and the chance is gone. 2.5 minutes to go. 1-0 to Ireland. Back with Geraldão. Now Moran. Just had the attendance confirmed at 17,000, but I dare say it'd be more like 117,000 will claim to have been in Lansdowne Road the day Brazil were beaten, if that's the way it stays. Outstanding Irish performance, sadly witnessed by an attendance that is less than half filled Lansdowne Road. Quinn for Langan. And Langan taking on Nelsinho. He couldn't get the cross to hang in front of goal. It's a minute and a half to go. Davy Langan exemplifying the spirit of the Irish team. And now they've decided they've seen enough and would like it brought to a premature conclusion. And who's to blame them? 1 minute to go. Republic of Ireland 1, Brazil 0. It may be scarcely credible, but it's absolutely true. Liam Brady, having proved to be the architect of what appears to be Brazil's downfall. They may say the World Cup stars weren't here. It's no longer the Brazil of Zico and Socrates and Junior. But this is a second-rate Brazilian team. But let it not be forgotten that Brazil is a very strong footballing nation which could field many an international side before digging too deeply into its resources. Let us not forget either that the same starting 11 began against England. And England could do no better than a 1-1 draw. We are watching the Republic of Ireland about to record a momentous victory and write themselves into the history books. And in fact, that victory has been won. Who would have believed it? But Ireland have beaten Brazil, the aristocrats of world football, on their first full international visit to Dublin. Have fallen victim to this fella, Liam Brady, right on the half hour, scoring as sweet a goal as you're likely to see. A gem from the artist to see off Brazil and beat them by 1-0. A marvellous result, one they'll talk about for many years to come, and a game that the Irish fully deserve to win.